Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Unique Fumi. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting. Thank you for coming here over and over again. Thank you for your love. And also, if you're coming here for the first time, or you're viewing this channel or with this video for the first time, please press the subscribe button down. Down this video on the right side is the red button. Or if you've been coming and you've been listening to videos here, you've been watching videos here and you have not subscribed, please support this channel by pressing the subscribe button on the right side down this video is the red button. After subscribing, there's a notification bell. There's a bell sign there. That's the notification bell. If you don't mind getting updates from this channel as soon as there's an update or there's a new video, please press that bell. That will be notifying you of the latest development. So if there's any new video, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much. And please, guys, share with your friends, share with your colleagues, share with your family members. By that you're creating, you're helping us to create awareness for this channel. And thank you so much for all your support. So this video, I'm going to address the teenagers, especially here in Ireland. And although it concerns us, the parents also a bit, but yeah, a lot actually concerns us, the parents, a lot. But this is majorly, I'm going to address the teenagers. So there was this incident this last Friday in Drogheda. And okay, for the purpose, for better understanding, for people that are not resident here in Ireland, Drogheda is a town, a town in Ireland. And when I say the guards or I say the Gardai, I mean that's the police. The police here are called the Gardai. That's the Irish word, or the guards. That's the English word. So I may interchange, those words, the use of these words during this video, because, I'm more used to the Gardai. So if I say the Gardai, I mean the guards, and if I say the guards or the Gardai, I mean the police. So that's done. So let me continue. Yeah, I know this story. A lot of people have heard it. It's actually gone viral. It's every teenager, or like most teenagers and young adults here, and even a lot of the adults here know the story already. So I'm just going to brush over it, and just for a bit of understanding of people that have not heard, that there was a party in Drogheda last Friday night. The party was held in a pub. And these teenagers went for the party, but they were too many for the venue. So the security guards called the Gardai to help them, chase the teenagers out, because they were too many for the venue anyway. So along the way, there was a fracas, because this Gardai was, the Gardais were telling them to move, to leave. And some of these children, they thought they were having fun. They were just laughing, some of them were just out there laughing. And, and they were actually chatting the Gardais up. From the videos I saw, they were chatting the Gardais up, and they were trying to, some of them said they were waiting for their parents to come and pick them. And some of them were walking to the bus station. But there was, it came up that there was a Gardai that wanted this particular boy to go, to move, and to stop recording. And then, he rough-handled this boy. So when he rough-handled this boy, the boy was shouting out that, no, you're choking me or something. Now, everything I'm saying here is from the recordings that I have. I was not there. The recordings I have, and the reports from these children. When you ask any teenager, they will give you the lowdown of all the reports anyway. And they have some short clips and some videos, to back their story up. So whatever I say here is from what I have heard and what I have seen in the videos. I wasn't there. So I'm going to be talking from, from that point of view, from what I've heard. So at the end of the day, the Gardai rough-handled this boy, pulled his shirt, and you know, he was saying, "You're choking me. You're, you know, that you don't kill me. Why are you doing this?" You know, like that. And then his friend, I mean, there were some children there, and they were like, "No, what has he done? Why are you rough handling him?" And then they broke his the Gardai broke his phone, threw it on the floor and stepped on it, made sure that it was broken, and then asked this guy that what happened to your phone, and the guy said, "You broke it." And then he was beating this boy and said, "No, if anybody asks you what happened to this phone, you tell them that it was broken inside the pub." The boy said, "I can't lie. Why will you do it and you tell me to?" These children are not really that streetwise actually. And then while the guard was rough handling him, his friend, the other children there decided to attack the Gardai. And this was where everything went wrong. They decided to attack the Gardai, and then they filmed their attack of the Gardai. At the end of the day, that filming actually went viral. And even that was the first thing I saw, and I was like, what is this? Why will anybody touch the police? This is not acceptable anywhere on earth. You don't do that. When you hit the police, it's like you're hitting the government, you're hitting the law. I mean, these are, especially in uniform. Why will you do that? But these children, they were doing it and they were laughing. They actually thought they were having fun. I don't know whether to call it fun. I don't understand, because well, they were not happy. They were, if you look at the clip, you'll see what they were saying, that no, why would they do that to that boy and all that. So anyway, so I'm going to guys, I said let's chat. I'm going to chat with you based on what's on that. Now, I am not going to encourage. I am a mother. I would not sit down and watch my children being racially profiled or being discriminated against because they have some skin that is not, they have a brown skin, and that is not common here. No. See, I can take some racial discrimination because I chose to come here. I came here as an adult. I chose to come here. I had choices. I chose to come here. But these children did not choose to come here. They were born here by us. They didn't say, "Mommy, give back to me in Ireland," or "give back to me in any other country," or anything. We decided to have them here. This is their home. They don't know any other place. They don't have any other place they call home. I can decide to pack my load and say, okay, I'm going back to Africa. They don't even know. Most of these children don't know the Africa. They don't even, or if they know, they're not used to it. This is the life they know. But that is one point. Another point is that, see, it is very wrong to hit a child or to hit a teenager. It is wrong. If I, as a mother, if that boy that was being beaten by the guard, if he was my son, and I beat him in front of a Gardai, that Gardai will arrest me. That is my child. If I beat my teenager or my child, and I'm hitting that child, I'm beating that child, and the Gardai sees me doing that, they will arrest me. Why would the guards beat up a boy, a teenager? Because you said he should stop recording, and he said he's not stopping to record. These are things. I think it was a misplaced anger, or maybe some anger management issues there. Okay, now I'll put that aside. Now, but this should not actually, before I put it aside, this should not be encouraged if we don't want these children to lose every form of trust or belief in the system. Because the few I've chatted with, that is the way they are seeing things now. They are saying, when I talk to some of them, they say, "Auntie, you don't understand. They already they believe that once we have brown skin, we are bad people. They see us and they harass us." And I'm like, no, when you don't do anything wrong, they shouldn't harass you. And if they harass you when you are doing nothing wrong, then you will film it, we'll take it to court. And these children actually said, "Auntie, the judges are white. The lawyers are white." And I'm like, okay, I don't get you guys now. What do you mean? You pay your lawyer. Or, you know, you go to court. The judges are white doesn't mean that they're going to, you know, say you're wrong when you're not wrong. They were like, no, auntie, I don't know what is going on in their heads. I don't know how they came to this point. So many, you know, because of so many things that have been happening to them and to their friends and to their big brothers and sisters. I believe that is what has made them to reach this point, saying that you're believing that every policeman or every, you know, is against them. So that needs to be corrected. That error needs to be corrected by the system and by us parents. Please let us talk to our children, you know, one-on-one, and let them see that, see, as long as you're on your rights, as long as you're doing the right thing, don't have that belief that the police is against you or the system is against you. The system is not against you, guys. The system should not be against you. And once you have your proofs and you have your points right, no, you will win. Okay, stop it, please. Don't have that belief. Don't stop, you know, stop passing that around that the system is against you. The system is not against you. You're part of the system, and if you're not yet part of the system, then work towards being part of the system. And this is where I want to come out to you. I want to talk to you guys. You know, I don't know, you need to, have you heard about this saying that says success is the best revenge? You become successful and see if any system will not want to identify with you. You know, if you want to, if you feel, or you know, you believe that the system is against you now, please bury your head in your studies. Become successful. When you become successful, everybody wants to associate with success. Everybody will have no choice than to reckon with you. But you see what happened that day was totally wrong. You don't touch a police in uniform. You don't be, you, at the end of the day, even if the police officer was maltreating any one of you, or was if he was doing wrong things, you know, malpractices, because they are not trained, they are not supposed to be hitting you, they are not trained to be doing that. If they are doing that, if you had recorded that policeman or the policemen that were doing that, if you had recorded them, and you know, immediately next time, just be recording and be sending to your parents or sending to your friends. Let those recordings go viral. You know, when the police are doing wrong things, record them. When they are hitting you or they are doing wrong things to you, record them. Don't hit any policeman. Please, it is very wrong. Don't hit them. Let your friends or whoever is around, let them be recording that policeman. And as you are recording, be sending the clips immediately. Don't wait for a long video. As soon as it's like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, send it to your mom, send it to your dad, send it to your friends that are not even in that vicinity, so that this can go viral. And in case, you know, while you are recording it, the police take your phone and they break it, they would, you know, some of those videos would have gone viral already. They would have left your phone, they would have gone to other people's it would have gone on the network, so people will see. You know, I've seen that you guys are not even streetwise. You're not. And then, please, another issue I want to correct. Please, I hope that you guys will take this on board. Why do you go for parties that you are not invited to? Because the reason, what actually caused what happened on Friday night was because you guys were too many for that venue. That's what I heard. I don't know. They said you guys were too many for the venue. And I've seen that what you guys do nowadays is that once there's a party in maybe house A, street B, and one of your friends put it on Snapchat or Instagram and says, oh, I'm at a party in house A, street B, then all of you, even though you don't know the celebrant, you don't know anybody on house A, street B, you just go for the party. Who invited you? Can't you stay in your houses? I mean, why do you just go for parties and you just hear of a party and then you go? Why? Although this boy that was maltreated by the guards on Friday was a friend, he is a family friend to the celebrant, to the person that organized that party. So the Gardai actually picked the wrong person, and that is why this is painful. It was a wrong person. This boy is not someone that is troublesome. he doesn't, he's a good chap, he's a good child. So they picked on the wrong person, and he was actually invited for the party. They are family friends. But there were so many people there that were not invited for the party. What are you looking for? Must you go for every party? And I know it is not food or drinks that you're looking for, because when you go to a pub for a party, you pay for your own food, you pay for your own drinks. Please, must you go? Why? Okay, now that you were chased out of the party, they said it didn't last more than 1.5 hours when you guys, by the time you guys came and there was overcrowding and then the guards had to come and take you out. Okay, so did you die before today because that party didn't hold? Did anybody die? So you can say that you can survive. You can actually survive without these parties. You don't need rowdiness. You don't stop the habit, so that you don't grow up going hunting for parties all over the place. If you train yourself to be going for parties every now and then you end up growing up hunting for parties, the ones that you are invited and the ones that you are not invited, and then they will keep throwing you out of parties even as an adult. I mean, stop it. Respect yourself. You need to have self-respect. And that's another thing. Then, see, I don't know. Another one is that, why do you think you should be playing with police? Because, well, where I grew up, we didn't play with police. We don't even mess with police. Police, they tell us, yeah, we grew up with them telling us that police are your friends. Till now, I'm not sure police is my friend. So even now, when I see the guards, if they are nice and they are smiley, I say hi and I move on. So please stop messing with them. Stop, see them and move on. Just be on your right. And then, see, must you always fight? Another thing is that you guys always fight at parties. Although this particular party, there was no fighting. Yeah, there was no fighting. They called the guards to chase these children out because there were too many. There was overcrowding. There was no fight. But, because every time you're always fighting. So anytime they see brown children together, they think you're about to start a fight. This is wrong. You don't punish people or charge people for their intention, because you don't know their intention. And that is where the guards are wrong. So you can't judge them on that because they didn't fight. But then you guys have actually made it look as if every time you always fight. We are not the only minority group in Ireland. It's not only the blacks, and I'm going to be factual about this. It's not only the blacks that are the minorities in Ireland. Now, see, if you feel that they are looking down on you, then when they go low, you go high. Study your books, prove yourself, become successful, and then let them see who you are. And if you feel that you are being looked down upon or anything, go into politics. Be part of the policymakers. When you are 18, you have the right to join a political party. Look for volunteering works to do around, join a political party, and then, yes, make your voice heard. So please stop all this. We have examples all over the place. You remember the example of Barack Obama, the former US president. He's also of a Kenyan father, but he got involved. When you feel that people are against you, get involved in the politics. Get involved in the professionalism. Go, study good courses. And, become somebody. Become very important. Everybody associates with success. And then, even people that don't want to be to associate with you, they'll be forced to reckon with you. Because you're high up there. We need to stop this. Guys, please, 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 please. Just put your waist straight. Just you're still young, so you can always put your parts right. Okay, please. We love you, and we know that you are finding yourself here. You didn't plan to be here. You are Irish. You and we believe that you are good children. Please, you need to change. These are not normal behaviors. Be streetwise. Don't go to where you are not invited. You know, don't do don't do wrong things. Don't ever, 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 ever hit or touch a Gardai in uniform. It is very wrong. It is wrong to assault anybody, adult, young, or anything. It is wrong. Then talk less of the Gardais. They are the law. They are representing the law. You don't do that. It is wrong. Okay? Don't be rude to a guard. Don't hit a guard. Don't try to assault a guard. It is not right. I don't know how you want to get out of that, you know, if you do that. Even as an adult, the law will come against you harshly. If you're an adult, you don't do that. Okay, you guys, please focus on your studies. Be focused in life. Become successful. It will be so sad that, you know, you are growing up in this environment, and then at the end of the day, you do some courses, you become qualified as a professional, but you will not, and then you try to get a Gardai clearance to get a very good job, and that is when the problem will come. I pray that you don't get into that kind of situation in Jesus' name. Don't try that. Don't do that. Stop it, please. Because at the end of the day, we need the system to work. We met the system working. And, you know, when you finish now, you need the Gardai clearance to do a lot of jobs. So if the police doesn't give you clearance, how do you want to get those jobs? And you don't want to keep being at the bottom of the society every time. You want to get good jobs. So it's one step at a time. Focus on your studies, please. Leave parties if you can. If you can, just parties. You will party till you grow old and you can't dance anymore. So why dance on the dance now? Why go to parties that you are not invited to? Please, parents, please, can we please just help these children? Please. Thank you so much. God bless you. And please, if I was a bit harsh, maybe I just needed to do that today, and I hope that we move on from this, and you know, we will be reckoned with when we become successful. Take care, guys. I love you and will believe in you. Thank you. Bye.